How you doing? How you doing? I'm your handsome, slender host, Christopher Dylan Williams. I'm elated and blessed to have you here on the pod today. Sorry about that, guys. That was my light. But this is the Christopher Williams Show podcast. I'm elated and blessed to have you here. Now, let's get to it. So, former Nickelodeon executive producer and creator of the shows Sam and Cat, Victorious, Zoe 101, also Ned's Declassified, Henry Danger, iCarly, all those good shows. That was Dan Schneider. So, as you may have seen off the set, that was the documentary about different child stars and what they went through, like Amanda Bynes, Drake Bell, etc. And it shows some damning details. So during that time, they talked about Drake Bell and how he was a rising star in the industry, in the kids industry as well. He was 15 years old, and basically he had an acting coach named Brian Peck. And Brian Peck sexually assaulted Drake Bell. He molested him at 15. And really, during that situation, a lot of, as he got into an adult, he had child endangerment charge, and his life has been in turmoil. But Dan Schneider is suing. So basically, he's saying that everything is a lie. Like, it's destroying his credibility. But let's take it back a little bit, guys. Right? To iCarly. To Victorious. In a lot of those scenes, they were very inappropriate for kids. For instance, I remember there was an episode, and Sam and Carly, they were doing this. They were wriggling their toes on Victorious. Cat, who was Ariana, played by Ariana Grande, she had her big toes stuck in the faucet, in the tub faucet. And she was doing all these sexual things on the show that the creators actually put in, that the writers actually put in. You screamed at colleagues. You were difficult to work with, Dan. So why are you suing? You know it's the truth. You know it's the truth that in Jeanette McCurdy's book, I'm glad my mom died, she stated about the creator, meaning you, who forced her to drink alcohol, and she was underage, dressing provocatively as well. Dan Schneider, you're not innocent. You just have white privilege. If you were black, Dan, you would not see the light of day. It will give you the death penalty. But you're a white man, Dan. You got away with it. Politicians get away with it. You like little kids, Dan Schneider, do you like sexualizing little kids? Because that's what you did, Dan Schneider. That's what you did. You ruined many lives. You ruined Jeanette McCurdy's childhood. You were difficult to work with. And also, you knew that Brian Peck was a weirdo. You knew that. But you still put him with Drake Bell. You ruined Jake Bell's innocence and childhood. There should be no reason. There should be no reason why you haven't been sued or going to court right now. And also, Dan, try to didn't you and Nickelodeon try to pay Jeanette McCurdy's silence to not say anything that happened on the set of iCarly or at Nickelodeon? This is not good, Dan. It's not. But see, there's something called karma. There's also saying, do unto others as they do unto you. So if you do terrible things to other people, it might not happen today, it might not happen tomorrow, but it will come back to you. That's what's happening to you, Dan Schneider. Everything's being revealed. Cat Williams said that 2024 is the year of revealing. You see Diddy, you see R. Kelly, you see Harvey Weinstein. Everything has been revealed with them. Now it's your turn, Dan. The only reason why you're trying to sue these people is because you feel threatened. You feel as though they're going to do an investigation on Nickelodeon and put charges on you. I can remember I was watching a YouTube video, right? And then you kind of put Miranda Cosgrove, who was Carly, played Carly on iCarly. You put her in an uncomfortable situation. You was taking a picture. You had your arm around her, and she looked as though that she was trying to get away. You're a creep, Dan. You're a pervert. You're a perverted man who sexualized children on a TV show. What is it, Dan? You couldn't get the girl. You couldn't get um you couldn't get the popularity. That's what it seems, Dan. You like playing with children's innocence. You like kids, Dan. I don't mean a good way in liking kids. I mean the bad way. You're a creep. You should be in prison. But again, Dan, because you're white, you got away with it. Because you were working with other perverts at Nickelodeon. Now, guys, take it or leave it. This is my opinion. But Dan Snyder should not have been, after this has come out, somebody needs to sue. Somebody needs to sue. They need to sue Brian Peck. They need to sue Drake Bell's mom for actually letting her son be molested after her ex-husband told him, I have a bad feeling about this man, but she didn't listen. Drake Bell lost his innocence because a man took advantage of him, because of the man, Dan Snyder, that you allowed to be around Drake Bell. This is your fault. But this is the